Hello everybody, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited for today's video. As you guys saw in the title, we will be chilling, we will be playing with some makeup, new makeup, old makeup, all the makeup. I'm so excited, drugstore, high-end, the whole line. I'm so excited. First, if you guys like this video, definitely give it a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and without further ado, let's just get started. My lips are like so dry, I can't even focus on anything else, but we're gonna be using a new like lip balm, so I wanted to wait a second, but these videos are kind of just super chill, very self-explanatory, and so I'm sure you all understand what we're doing today. We're just hanging around and putting some makeup on our face. A lot of these products I like want to either like continue to test, make sure I get them on camera for you guys because I haven't put them in a video yet and stuff like that. There's a handful of new products which I'm excited about. So I did actually pick this up from the Colourpop Beauty and the Beast palette. I did not get the eyeshadow palette, which I am like so proud of myself because I was gonna get it and just like collect all the princesses, but that's so stupid. So because I knew I wouldn't use the color story that much, but I did pick up the lip mask because you guys know I was gonna say lip balm and lip mask, but you guys know how much I love Colourpop lip masks, and so I needed this one. I'm nervous because I'm not like I'm nervous about the rose kind of scent or like taste because I think it's gonna, yeah, it's rose flavored lip mask, and so I was like, I don't know, but I usually love, like, I've used up the Alice in Wonderland lip balm, and then what was the other one? The Winnie the Pooh one. Oh my gosh, that one was so good. Every time they restock it, I like think about getting it again because that one was so good. But let's try this one. I thought this was super cute. Again, it's not my favorite like kind of scent, but I was like, it's still fun, and I've like tried all of them so far, so hopefully this one's just as good. It's looking like it. Very similar consistency. Oh wow, it's super rose. I thought maybe it would be like a toned down version. It's very rose. Which if you like rose, you do you, but even like the taste of it tastes like I'm trying to get it off. Like the flower. Like it tastes super floral. I'm being so dramatic. I'm not usually a rose girl. It tastes like grandma. Like it feels like grandma, smells like grandma to me, but I wanted to try it, and you know, I just shouldn't have. It's fine. It's fine. Wow. Okay. Next we're just gonna go with the NYX Plump Right Back primer. I'm trying to use this up. We're almost there, so hopefully we can do that. Hopefully we can use it up. You guys know how good this primer is though. It's literally stunning. I'm gonna be sad when it's used up, but it's gonna be so exciting because I have some other products that I want to use but that are similar to this, so it'll be fun. But I'm like sad because I'm like, it's so good. Alright, I did dampen that new e.l.f. sponge that I was using in I think my last video or one of my last videos, and I really liked it, so I got it damp again so we can use it again. Today we're gonna go with the Supergoop Protec Tint Daily SPF Tint. I've seen a bunch of people continue to use this, and I used it once. I really loved it. I just haven't had the chance to use it again, and so I'm excited to give her another go today because again, I remember really loving it. I feel like I gotta just like do this so that it comes out right away. Honestly, so far I've used the ABH foundation from like the Sephora sale that I got the most because I feel like it's just super easy and I freaking honestly love it. But I feel like the second most I've used is the Makeup Forever one. So this one is definitely the least used, but honestly I don't know why because it's so gorgeous. And it does smell like sunscreen, and people keep saying it doesn't, and I don't understand why they're lying to you because it literally smells like sunscreen. Someone said that it starts to smell more like sunscreen as it wears. Like, you know how that makes no sense? It literally makes no sense. It literally smells like sunscreen. So if you don't like that smell, you will not like this, but I love the smell of sunscreen, so I don't mind, but it does smell like sunscreen, so don't let anyone fool you. It's just the prettiest coverage. It leaves your skin peeking through, leaves it a little bit like breathable. It just looks so stunning, honestly. It's like so hard to like even like judge it because it's like so stunning. It blends like a dream. No complaints at all. I might add a little, wow, I might add a little bit more, see if it gets a little bit higher coverage on this side. That's the thing with this. Because if I shake it, I don't want it to go all over the place, you know what I mean? There we go. I really do. I truly love that it's, you know, SPF. We can all say, yes, you're supposed to wear SPF every day, but it's not as easy as you think it is, as people say it is. It just looks the perfect amount of, like, I don't want to say dewy, but, like, because definitely, like, the primer is super dewy, so, like, the combo, though, just looks so, like, radiant, juicy, yes, dewy, but, like, just so plump and supple. It looks so good. And for concealer, I really want to go in with the Saie concealer. I was torn between this one and the Natasha Denona one, but I've been testing out the Natasha Denona one more, and I just don't love this concealer. I think it's too much coverage for me, I really want to try, although I wonder, I don't know, maybe we'll do one on one eye, one on the other. I feel like these ones, I feel like both of these, less is more with them, and it's kind of annoying because I'm like, you know, like, then why do I need this freaking full thing of concealer if I need the smallest amount? Like, this will take me years to finish up. Like, it's so annoying. Because I'm like, it'll expire before I use it up. So, like, it's not like I'm saving money. I'm actually, like, not. Because you can see how much, how far that went, and that was 2 little dots. I also think both of these shades are a little bit bad for me. Like, I would like darker shades in both of them. But we're gonna try the other side of this. Kind of go with this. I don't know. I'm very much used to and really love the Tower 28 concealer. They're very serumy, very lightweight, a lighter coverage, but I feel like they just look so much healthier under the eye. I feel like these look like product under the eye. Again, it could be the shade too. Honestly though, this one, Natasha Denona's looks so much better with a sponge, because obviously a sponge is going to soak up a little bit of product. The Saie one I actually liked. I just didn't love when from memory, and I haven't tried to use it again. Natasha Denona, I was on the verge of not liking it, and so, but today I think it looks super pretty. So I think maybe that's the key with that one. It needs a little bit of moisture, or just need a small amount of product, because again, I just don't like the full coverage, very heavy under eye. And although I feel like Natasha Denona, that one's more of a medium coverage, but I just feel like it's the formula is a little bit thick in a way where I don't feel like it looks lightweight on my eyes. I don't know if that makes sense. And I know I'm probably the only person who isn't obsessed with that concealer, but you know, it's fine. It'd be like that sometimes. Yeah, I feel like this one, although I do feel like when I'm looking at them side to side, side by side, the Natasha Denona one looks a lot smoother. My under eyes are a lot more even, and it's not sinking into any fine lines or wrinkles or accentuating any texture. Over here, you guys can see it looks a little bit more textured, a little bit more older, a little bit more aged. And I use essentially the same amount of product you guys saw. So I'm I feel like I need to go in with even less of the Saie. And I'm come on guys, this is weird. It's weird, and I don't know why that's a thing. Who decided this was a thing? I don't know. So it's I mean, honestly, truly, yeah, why fix what ain't broke? I know the concealers I like and love, and so might as well continue with them, but I just wanted to try new things, especially too because look at the smallest amount goes the longest way. Oh my gosh, you would think I would learn, but I never expected. I gotta take some of this off. But I don't expect it, and it still is just insane. What the heck was I gonna say? Or I wanted to try new things. I think that's what I was saying. I don't know, but sometimes it's fun to try new things, but it's also whatever. You don't need to. Okay. Well, at least that little feud, it's not a feud, that little test was complete. So now I know I like the Natasha Denona one more than I like the Saie one. That's great. I definitely think when you put less than Natasha Denona, it is so pretty, and I could see why people are loving it. But also it's kind of annoying to have to be careful how much product you put, and make sure you're oh my gosh, don't put a lot or else it looks bad. That's kind of weird. Wow, look at that nose contour. I never nose contour, but I just wanted to do it for fun. I think I hate a sponge for blending. Am I lying? Maybe I'm lying, because this looks so good. I'm going in with the Colourpop bronze stick. I feel like I've used this in a video recently, but I just love it so much that I could not. And I really want to give this the use that it deserves before something new comes out, because I don't know if anything new is going to come out, but because I love it so much, and it's barely like used. Although that's quite a bit of use, but you know what I mean. I'm gonna set my under eyes with my Kosas powder. I was trying to use like stuff for my stash, but I just need a staple product to do the job, just so I know for a fact like what's going on here, like what the tea is I need to know. We're just gonna set the center of my face with this powder. I'm gonna jump into this Natasha Denona Hyper Real Face Palette. I'm just gonna take the bronzer shade and go in with that, because I don't need that much bronzer. I just need a light bronzer to add on top of this Colourpop. I love the shade of the Colourpop. I love the formula. I love everything about it. It is incredible. And I'm like, I want to talk about a bunch of Colourpop products that I love, but I don't necessarily want to do a full face because they haven't come out with a new primer, foundation, concealer, setting powder, setting spray in a hot minute. And I'm like, come on guys, you can do this. I believe in you. So I don't know, maybe they're ditching the complexion. Maybe they are. That's completely fine. But I want to talk about some other favorites from them, so we might do it anyway and just be like, best and worst of Colourpop that I own. I don't know, something like that. Although if I own it, it's all the best right now. Besides this rose lip balm. Alright, so for blush, we actually have two new blushes, which I think we will go for like one on each side. So I'm trying to convince myself not to get the Haus Labs blushes, and I feel like I got similar shades to the ones that I wanted from Haus Lab. I was like, I ended up adding two to like my wish list, and I'm like, I do not need to buy two $32 blushes. It's like $60 in blush. No way. And so I'm like, I know that in my heart I just want to try it, but I know that practicality, I will not get $30 use out of either of the blushes. And so I was like, let me try some similar ones. So I ended up picking up this last minute during the sale. This is the Sephora colorful blush. I got the color 27 Charmed. I just felt like it looks kind of like the let me see. Oh, I actually took them out of my favorites. Good thinking. I feel like this was very similar to the shade like French Rosette that I ended up eyeing. Oh yeah, those are so freaking similar. And then I felt like the Colourpop one was similar to the shade Fire Moon, which we could look at in a second. So I was kind of like, I also ended up picking up a brush. So this is from the Sephora collection, which I reminded myself later on that I was like, oh yeah, the brushes, hello. Which I'm like, I like the brushes that I got. They're not like anything, I feel like, oh my gosh, like I super like need them. But this brush kind of reminded me of one that I've been using a lot, although it is looking a little bit different, so hold on. I've been loving the Full Fantasy. It's the Laura Lee and Lunar Beauty brush, the number 5 brush, and so I love that it's like fluffy but tapered. I feel like it's just been putting blush down so perfectly. So I thought this one was kind of similar, but now that I'm looking at it, it just got out the box, so it might need a little bit of use, but it's not the most similar. You can see the side is definitely, this one's very fluffy, definitely fluffier. But I honestly have been also using the Morphe and Ariel number A58 brush for blush as well, especially like my little Natasha Denona mini, because it just it hits the product perfectly and then cups the cheeks super nicely. So I've been using both of those, and I feel like this is kind of like a middleman between the two, if that makes sense. Like it's still tapered and stuff, but it's still wide. So I feel like either way, I feel like this would be a really nice like blush brush. It might not be as blending though, so we'll have to see, and then I will keep you guys updated for sure. I thought it was gonna be a little bit fluffier, but it might need like a good wash, you know what I mean? Not be talking forever about a blush brush. But let's go in with the shade Charmed. Not gonna lie, that's stunning. It's definitely, this was my concern too with the Haus Labs one, that it was going to be a little too light. I feel like it's the perfect color, but like it could be a little too light depending on like the foundation color or if I get a tan and stuff. But it does look like it can build up super nice. Ooh, this brush is gonna be perfect though for like nose blush, because it hits right on the bridge of the nose. Oh, that's perfect. Okay, I'm kind of obsessed. I think this is super pretty. This is kind of what I wanted. Something that's super light, but a little bit more, I don't want to say peachy, but a little bit like a burnt peach almost. Like, so it's like still peachy on the peachy family, but a little bit still tanner for my skin. I do feel like it's not building up like the most. Oh, there we go. There we go. I think that's like 3 layers. That was like 3 layers. But super pretty. Don't mind. My skin is going through it. Please ignore. Okay, then I also picked up the Colourpop blush. I knew I was going to get this the minute I saw it because it literally looks just like the color from the House Labs one, which again is Fire Moon, which is a beigey peach, they call it. And then this, wow, super similar. I feel like on the phone you can't even, oh my gosh, on the phone it's a little bit harder to tell, but my concern with the House Labs one was that it was going to be a little bit too terracotta, and I feel like this one looks a little bit more neutral, and so I'm happy about that. So we're just going to kind of like flip over the brush, use the other side here for this color. Oh my gosh. I love Colourpop. I love Colourpop. I love their blush formula. Like, you cannot go wrong. Literally all the blushes I have are from limited edition collections. This is exactly what I was looking for because this is very similar to the Jaclyn Bronze Pop like blush that obviously you guys can't get anymore. And so this is stunning. I'm obsessed. I definitely like this one better out of the two, but I do like this vibe too. You can see there is a little bit of sheen, which I think some of them were matte. Oh, this one's called a shimmer. My gosh. Wow. You can't really see the shimmers. Like, if you look at it, it's not really there or on your finger because I tried it, but I don't really see them unless till they're on the face, and then you can see it's very shimmery, which is not my favorite, but it's like it's hard to tell unless you're literally comparing them side to side, you know what I mean? Anyway, love this. And I actually do like this brush. Okay, it's gonna be good because it covers the exact like space you want it to, because it's not too big or not too small, and that's what I was worried about, and that's why I've been struggling for a good brush. It'll be a good one to add to the collection for sure. I'm actually gonna go in with the Rare Beauty setting spray. I just need something that's super like hydrating and glowy. And I definitely, it's not the makeup's fault, genuinely. I feel like it's just my skin. My skin is like, I'm trying a bunch of different products to like help my breakouts, and it's drying my skin out so badly, and so I'm like, I think I have to stop. I don't know though. I'm like, do I need to go to the, what is that, a dermatologist? I don't know. Because it's really bad, and so it's not even like the makeup looks so good. It's doing its job perfectly. It's just like my skin is not cooperating. So I really wanted something that's glowy because I need to like almost go over the top so that it looks normal in person, because you can't really tell it in camera. I'm gonna go in with some of my Dobby highlighter just because I haven't used it in forever. I mean, I use it all the time, but I haven't used it on camera in forever, I should say. I also, this was so freaking cute. So Sephora did a gift with purchase thing, and I got this little tiny itsy bitsy Charlotte Tilbury airbrush full of setting spray, and I'm like, this is so freaking cute. But we're not going to use it yet because I want to use up a bunch more setting sprays before I open that one. And then we're going to go in with, this is just the Give eyebrow pencil. I really like it. It's a nice one. And then we're actually going to go on with a new brow gel to me. So this is the Sephora Shape and Set Clear Brow Gel. Again, I last minute picked this up during the sale because I used up like all of my brow gels. So I have 3 right now, but one of those is new, and then this one will be the 4th one. So I'm like, it's need a good variety. This will remind me of like the Patrick Ta, and so I was like interested to see what the tea is. I think you're supposed to like apply with like the spatula and then like spread it out with the other side, comb it out. I don't know. it feels really nice off the bat. Like, it's not painful, or like, I mean, like, the brush is not super harsh, but it feels really nice actually. Like, it feels like I'm brushing my hair. I love getting my hair brushed. Yeah, I can only tell you, I need to wait for it to dry down to tell you. It looks so glowy, but it's so funny, like, in person I do not look like that glowy. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. All right, the time has come. I actually posted a poll on my Instagram. I'm sorry, on my YouTube, because I didn't know, wow, what palette to use. I'm gonna go with the Painted Basic Canvas palette. It was just like me really quick trying to see if you guys would pick a palette. I'm trying to get you guys involved. I think we are gonna start off with the shade Creamsicle, because that one kind of matches my shirt right here. I'm gonna try to, like, you know, incorporate a little bit of color or something. I don't know. And then I think I'm gonna take the shade Vintage, which is like this pinky color, and put that on the outer corner. Just gonna go back and blend them together. I think I'm gonna go in with this top shade then called Finnegan. Oh, I think that's his dog, Finnegan, right there. I'm just gonna go back with that first shade Creamsicle and go with the same blending brush and kind of just blend everything together, because I still wanted to pull a little bit more Creamsicle colored. I'm kind of chilling with leaving the lower lash line kind of bare. I really like the way this is looking. I think I do want to dip into the Natasha Denona Hyper Natural Face Palette and just pop on the shade Dreamy. I wanted to wear this, but I was like, oh, let's go with stick with the basic canvas, but I think I want to just tap this on because it's so stunning. Oh my gosh. It's like just the prettiest. It's so unique in my opinion because it's almost like sheer, but like, I don't know how to explain that at all. But it's so stunning. Okay, perfect. Alright, then next we're gonna just go on with this Tarte Big Ego mascara. I got it in a Ipsy, and I haven't used it in so long, and I used to love this mascara, so I definitely want to give it another try. I forgot, this mascara is so good. Literally so good. I'm looking at the concealers, and it's so funny because now that they're set, like I set them with the powder, the Saie one looks better than the Natasha Denona. Like the Natasha Denona looks a little bit dry. The Saie one looks a little bit like more of a natural finish. It's just so weird. It's so weird. I do have to say I do have more texture under this side of my eye, so it could be that. But I'm like, this is just, it's so weird. So weird. I have to get back to you on these. Like, keep updating you guys because it's just not, it's not 8. Again, my skin is just not helping the situation right now, so I definitely need to get back to you on that. How about that? And for lips, I'm just gonna go with the Colourpop Plumping Lip Liner. It's so juicy in the shade Westwood. I literally love these so much. I use them all the time. And then we're gonna go in with the Summer Fridays Dream Lip Oil in the shade Blush Dreams. I feel like I just never use these, and so I want to use them because I do really like them. I know people like hate them. I'm not that crazy, but I don't like love them the way I love the lip butter balms. But they're so pretty, so I just have to use them, you know? Alright guys, so here's the finished look. I think it's super cute. It was super simple. It wasn't anything crazy or like elaborate or anything like that. Again, I just wanted to chill and play with some products. I do have to, like, came to some conclusions. Other products I definitely have to just test more. I'm definitely noticing more and more like the shimmery Sephora blush is definitely like enhancing a lot of my dryness and like my texture and stuff, and that's like annoying to me because this side doesn't look as bad as this side right now, and so obviously then that you could tell that it's the makeup in that regard. And so that's the thing with the House Labs ones, is that they're literally matte. So I don't know, I will keep you guys updated, but Yes, that is it for this video. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys.